of you. How are you? Hope you all doing good. Perfect. So my dear friends, this was not the time where I was about to come, but I am forced to come because two of my subscribers posted their issues, their questions into the chat box for this question. Okay, what's the question? The question was that if p equal to cosec theta plus cot theta, right? And it has been asked to prove that, though I've got more than 75 likes for this, but the solution which I have posted is in shorts. Okay, so in the duration of shorts, it's a very short duration of 1 minute. It's very difficult to understand, so possibly that would be the cause that my friends, two of my friends, are not able to understand the solution. So that's why I tried to come online and explain the solution, right? So my dear friends, sorry for the inconvenience, but yes, don't worry, I am always there with you for the required support, whichever I can do from my end, right? So this was the question from trigonometry. This is the question, and which we are taking today again. That's given that if p equal to cosec theta plus cot theta, then to prove that cos theta equal to p square minus 1 by p square plus 1. I hope the question is very much and readily understandable to you, my dear friends, right? So do one thing, my dear friend. Here into this question, just see the RHS. Just see the RHS, p square minus 1 by p square plus 1, right? Just take this RHS and let us proceed forward, right? So I am writing, taking the right hand side of the what we need to prove, that is p square minus 1 by p square plus 1, right? So the RHS is p square minus 1 divided by p square plus 1, right? Now when you substitute the value of p is equal to cosec theta plus cot theta over here, then it will become cosec theta plus cot theta whole square minus 1 into the numerator divided by, here also you can see p square. I'm explaining each and every step, my dear friend, because two of you just posted into the chat of these sorts that they are not able to understand. Hi Johnson, could you? Hello. So it's cosec theta plus cot theta whole square plus 1. Till this step, any doubt? Tell me. Nothing. I don't think there will be any doubt because this need to be proved. We have taken the RHS and instead of P, we put the value of P, which is cosec theta plus cot theta over here, and P square, that means cosec theta plus cot theta whole square, and here into the denominator again P square, that means cosec theta plus cot theta whole square, right? Now just expand. We know the formula a plus b whole square, right? So we know the formula a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Now we will be using the same, nothing more than this. It's very simple. We will be using this formula over here, right? So here a will be cosec theta, b will be cot theta. We will just expand it. When you expand it, the RHS becomes cosec theta whole square plus cot theta whole square plus 2 times cosec theta into cot theta, right? Then again minus 1. Is it right? Whole divided by again into the denominator a plus b whole square. So it will become, hi Neelam Kumari, so it will be cosec square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 cosec theta cot theta. I'm not doing anything special, okay? I'm simply expanding it on the form of a plus b whole square, my dear friend. Nothing more than this, okay? So I am very much worried that I am very sorry that two of my dear friends are not able to understand the source of this explanation which I put into the last year in 2024 March. So I am bound to come over online now immediately so that I will be able to explain it. Okay. So into the denominator it will be like this. Any doubt till this step, tell me. Any doubt? We simply expanded it. Okay. Now just remember one more formula, that is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1, right? Yeah, Heather. Sir, not required those big, just reciprocal. Yeah, perfectly fine, Heather. That thanks for your comment. We will go through that way also. But I'm just explaining that yes, through the basic steps, how we can proceed forward, forward, right? So here we can see, just see the steps, my dear friend. Nothing more than this. Okay, Heather, we will come to you. Okay, we'll see what you are explaining. That will just solve into the second step. So cosec square theta plus cot square theta, and here you can see minus 1 is there. So what we can do, we can just add 1 and subtract 1. So why we are doing it, I am saying you, cosec theta cot theta, right? And here it was minus 1, so minus 1 was already there, so just add 1 and subtract 1. I'm just explaining, Heather, I'm explaining the steps which I've already put into the shorts, okay? So that's why I'm not taking your step as of now. So you can see minus 1 and minus 1, here minus 1 and this minus 1 becomes, this becomes minus 2. So we can write, and into the denominator just simply write it as it is, cosec square theta, and here cot square theta plus 1. What is the value of cot square theta plus 1? Into the denominator, this cot square theta plus 1, this will become cosec square theta, isn't it? This will become cosec square theta again. So into the denominator there was a cosec square theta, right? Perfect. And here cot square theta plus 1 will become cosec square theta, then 2 times cosec theta and cot theta, right? Now from here you can see the why we added 1 and subtracted 1. Why I am explaining you. Here you can see minus 1 and minus 1 becomes minus 2, minus 1 and this minus 1 becomes minus 2. So we will do into the numerator cosec square theta as it is, and here 1 plus cot square theta, just take into the bracket 1 plus cot square theta, because this is cosec square theta, we know the formula, right? So when we just added it, it becomes cosec square theta, and here minus 1 and minus 1, minus 2 is left, so minus 2 will be after this 2 times cosec theta and cot theta, here 2 times cosec theta and cot theta, and this minus 2, all this into the numerator and whole divided by, right? So whole divided by, here you can see cosec square theta plus cosec square theta 2 times, so it will be 2 times cosec square theta, right? Then into the denominator 2 cosec theta cot theta, right? So plus 2 times cosec theta cot theta. Let me take one separate a sketch pen so that you can simply understand this is our numerator. This is our numerator, right? And this is the denominator as it is. Now, here you can see 1 plus cot square theta. We know the formula that yes, cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. This is very basic formula, right? So just recall this. Just recall this formula, right? With use of this formula, what we will do, we can write instead of this 1 plus cot square theta as cosec square theta, isn't it? Tell me. Now, here we can do one thing. Just write the numerator as it is, cosec square theta, and instead of this 1 plus cot square theta, this one, just write cosec square theta, because 1 plus cos square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta, isn't it? Using this identity, using this formula. So this will become again cosec square theta. Which one? This one, whatever is in the bracket, right? Plus 2 cosec theta cot theta. Here 2 cosec theta cot theta, 2 cosec theta cot theta minus 2, right? And into the denominator, we have, here you can see 2 cosec square theta plus 2 cosec theta cot theta. So just take 2 cosec theta as common, and we have cosec theta plus cot theta, right? So from this, the next step, what is the next step? The next step is, here you can see cosec square theta one time, cosec square theta one time. So it will become 2 times cosec square theta plus 2 times cosec theta cot theta minus 2, isn't it? All this will be of numerator, and into the denominator we have 2 cosec theta, right? 2 cosec theta into cosec theta plus cot theta. So my dear friend, here you can see 2 can be taken as common into the numerator, and all this, and 2 is also common into the denominator. This will be cancelled out, right? So we are left with cosec square theta, here minus 1, just write it along with cosec square theta, right? Like this, plus cosec theta cot theta, right? Whole divided by cosec theta as a common, and into the denominator cosec theta into the common, and we into the bracket we have cosec theta plus cot theta, right? Now from this step, so my dear friends, this is an urgent live session due to the query of my few of my dear friends, and through the chat I just checked your message and I just came back. So from here you can see cosec square theta minus 1. Here use this formula, cosec square theta minus 1. It will become cot square theta, isn't it? So instead of this cosec square theta minus 1, right? Simply write cot square theta, isn't it? We have used this formula over here. Simple, right? So it will become cot square theta plus cosec theta cot theta, right? And into the denominator we have cosec theta already in common, and cosec theta plus cot theta, right? So here, my dear friend, you can see cot theta can be taken as common into the numerator, right? So when cot theta is taken as common into the numerator, we are left with cot theta plus here cosec theta, right? And after this, into the denominator, we have this cosec theta. So just write cosec theta multiplied by this cosec theta plus cot theta. So my dear friends, you can see cosec theta plus cot theta is into the denominator and cosec theta plus cot theta into the numerator. So why don't you cancel this? Because this all in product, right? So we are left with cot theta by cosec theta, cot theta by cosec theta. And our answer is cot theta by cosec theta. Cot theta is cos theta, this one, right? Cos sin theta, and this cosec theta can be written as 1 by sin theta, right? Is it visible to you? Right? So this cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta, and this cosec theta can be written as 1 by sin theta. So here you can see sine and sine will be cancelled, and we have cos theta, which is our answer. So all this is equal to cos theta, right? Which is nothing but our, right? So we have proved that LHS is equal to the value of p square minus 1 by p square plus 1 is proved to be equal to cos theta, right? And this RHS is equal to this LHS cos theta, and this question is solved. So my dear friends, hope you understand the solution. Okay, I just explained it very precisely step by step over here, and I just gone through your messages into the chat box, and I thought to explain it very with details, right? Because in the 1 minute of shorts it's very difficult to explain the entire solution in front of you. Okay, so how we proceed, what is how the RHS becomes the cos theta, which is our LHS, and how we have proved it, I have explained you, my dear friend. Okay, thank you so much for being connected and happy learning. Take care. Bye bye. Heather is having some question. Sir, please tell this, if tan A plus cot equal to find tan power 7 cot power 7. My dear friend, this already put into the source. You can refer through the playlist of trigonometry. Okay, you can definitely get that. Okay, so with this I am trying to close today's session, my dear friend. Thank you so much for watching. Be connected. Happy learning. Bye bye. Take care. See you into the next session. See you again. Bye bye. Bye bye. Take care. See you.